an LED. Get on us, Lord. Grenada are the best man's by far. Grenada are the best job in the whole wide world. Grenada are the best man's by far. Grenada are the best job in the whole wide world. Watch mass and watch bacchanal, soca grand international. That's going around the globe, soca not just for carnival. Watch mass and watch bacchanal, soca grand international. That's going around the globe.
Spice Up returns to the Esplanade Mall courtyard. Spice Up the Esplanade. Every Wednesday and Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Spice Up the Esplanade. Your all-in-one Spice Mass event. Get a taste of everything carnival. From music to mass to food to fashion. All things carnival in one place. Esplanade Mall, July 7th to August 11th. Don't you miss it.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath. I relax it. Eliminate violence.
It's that time again to say good morning to you wherever you are. It's Monday, the 17th day of July in the year 2023. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a wonderful one. Hope you had lots of rest and that you're all up and energized and ready to rumble for this week. Saying good morning to you, Catherine Phillips. She says good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Innocent. Happy New Week. Thanks and same to you. Mary Ebank says good morning. Veronica Sandy says good morning, GBN Grenada. Good morning, Gordon, Innocent, Joseph. Blessings to everyone. Same to you, my dear. Hope you're fine. Did you do that this morning? Yeah, when you look at what's happening nowadays, you've got to do that. Those of us who subscribe to that philosophy, ideology. Yeah, you believe in God, all right? Nice. Pastor Laurie and the congregation of the Wester Hall New Testament Church of God. Oh my goodness me. I wouldn't say much because some folks meet me and tell me, I'm boasting as though Wester Hall New Testament Church of God is the only church on the island. No. Come see for yourself. That's all I can say, man. You missed it yesterday. Nonetheless, good morning to you, Marilyn Gordon. She says, good morning, everyone. Morning, Gordon. Good morning to you, sweetie. You're good. Nice. 26 minutes on to the hour of 7 o'clock. Yeah. In case you're wondering, the music in the background is from the gentleman, the Blessed Messenger. So here how we doing this. After we come out from the Maggie King of the Grill on Saturday the 29th, we're heading back to Montrouge on the 30th for the climax of Redemption. Princess Kwashi, good Grenadines, please drink plenty of water. It's hot out here. Where are you? It's so hot here, I mean, a little humidity here and there, but it's not hot, excessively hot at the moment. Can get that when you look at what's happening in Europe. Yes. Yeah. Nonetheless, folks, it's time to get in with the program. 25 minutes on to 7. So it's time for the word of the day. What's the word of the day today? Well, today we've got a noun. The word homily. Homily. H-O-M-I-L-Y. That's a nice word. Yeah. And a homily is usually short talk on a religious or moral topic. Homily may also refer to an inspirational catchphrase or a trite or stale remark. H-O-M-I-L-Y, homily. Good morning to you, Peppy. How you doing? You all right? Mr. God, how you doing? You and the family? Out there in Lamwood, hope you all are doing fine, right? Good morning to you. Here's how we can use the word homily. The calendar features serene photographs captioned by inspirational proverbs and homilies. Usually short talk on a religious or moral topic. Yeah, that's what it is. Now let's say good morning to you, Nadisha, your favorite part of the program, the thought of the day. The thought of the day today is, I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is the direct proportion to the number of times I fail. Let me reiterate this one. I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in discrete proportion to the number of times I fail. In essence, what it is saying, I'm certain you heard me say that before. A successful man is one who rises one more time than he fails. So how many times you fail is unimportant. What is important is how many times you succeed, how many times you rise after falling. Falling and failure is a must. It's all part of the process. Be judged by the number of times you succeeded and the number of times you rise. Yeah. You know, there are folks out there who pretend to be, perfect. I never fail. I never fall short. I never wronged anyone. Look behind the curtains. Look in the closet. You'd see the big skeletons there. Oh my goodness me. Stop pretending, The world is laced with pretenders, man. Quick to judge. Oh, he did this and they knowingly know they do that already too, and might be doing it still. She did that. Can't believe, and my goodness. Be real. Me, when I fail, I'm quick to say, boy, I messed up. I know how it happened, but I messed up. I'm sorry, and I'll try not to, get in that line again. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, folks, buzzing this morning, we've got the Maggie King of the Grill. That's coming up Saturday the 29th of July. That's 12 days away. Next Saturday, not this one, the next one. From 12 noon, come enjoy a day of fun, food, music, and so much more. The grillers are preparing, the bartenders are preparing. It's going to be an awesome, awesome day. Coming out. Nice. Folks, I'm inviting you Monday, the 7th of August at the Las Vegas playing field. Come on out and see. Yeah, I'm going to tell you more. The calendar of events for the Spice Mass Corporation, it's out. And we're in this stage of the Groovy quarterfinals. Well, you heard it, that it was postponed last night due to an infestation of insects. It's been postponed to today, all right? It has been moved to today, and it's going to be free of charge. You've got any concerns or questions, call 440-0621. That's the Spice Mass Corporation. Yep. Nice. Good. What else is buzzing this morning? Right. GBN has learned of the sudden passing of sports officer in the Department of Sports, Mr. Finley Fletcher, a well-known referee and coach. Mr. Fletcher reportedly collapsed and died that Saturday on the playing field. GBN extends condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Fletcher. Now tell me, what is going on in Grenada? In the space of one day, we had two of these. All right, two sudden deaths, unexpected. Also buzzing this morning, we heard of a boulder that currently, well, not currently, that was on Saturday. You know, it ran through a house and trapped a mother and her daughter. You know, trapped a mother and her daughter in the, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, she was trapped in a slide. Luckily, she was saved. All right, good. The nursing injuries. Also, the Balthazar Bridge in St. Andrew. Well, that was impassable. That's on Saturday. And I think it's time that they do a different bridge in that area. I lived right next to the bridge, so I know what it's like. Whenever a heavy downpour, you have to either go over St. James or go through Bylands. Those were all adverse effects of the weather condition that we experienced, the tropical wave that passed us on Friday night into Saturday morning. Lots of bridges and roadblocks and so forth here and there. Now, no suspected or confirmed cases of monkeypox detected in Grenada, Carriacou, or Pidimatnik. But it's in the region. It was identified in Trinidad. So if it's in Trinidad, we have to be on our guards, because once it's in the region, you can bet your bottom dollar it's gonna travel, because we're integrating every day. The Bank and General Workers Union advised the general public that efforts to settle the ongoing trade dispute between Republic Bank Grenada Limited and the Bank and General Workers Union failed to reach a settlement. Well, this is a new week, so let's see what's going to happen on that. The workers were really protesting and, getting on, carrying on, and doing what they got to do, in the struggle. All right, I've also got some information here for you that is very important. Es muy importante. Let me see, where is this? Okay, it pertains to the cultural foundations. Awareness, cultural awareness. Let me see, let me locate this. Good, nice, here it is. And let me ask you this. Now, did you know that while the first category of the fancy mass, the second category are the protesters? The protesters are all traditional masqueraders. Their original design was to protest against the status quo. They spoke against wrongdoings taking place within the village and country. The main protest mass are the Shotney, Veko, Mokojumbi, Jab Jab, and the Old Mass. That traditional aspect of resistance and resilience is what makes the Grenada Carnival, the Grenadian Carnival, so unique from all others in the region. Also, the protesters, right? The first category was the fancy mass. The second category, the protesters. That's interesting. That's nice to know. All right, folks. That has been your cultural tip for today. And once again, I'm making a clarion call to the people at Nawasa, the folks at Fountain Hall. They're crying out that they've got no water since Saturday, so please get the team out there and see what's happening. Again, I want to reiterate this. The Spice Mass Corporation informs the general public that the Groovy Soca Monarch preliminary round scheduled for last night at Lassages Hard Court had to be postponed due to an unexpected and unusually large infestation of flying insects. Now, the use of lights at the judges' area and on the stage inadvertently attracted these critters, making it impossible for the event to smoothly proceed. However, we have some good news. The preliminary judging will resume today, Monday, July 17th, at the same venue. The best part is, entrance to the event will be absolutely free. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by this postponement. Your safety and enjoyment are of utmost importance to us. Should you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at 440-0621. And the Spice Mass Corporation is saying thank you for your understanding. And we can't wait to see you tonight for an unforgettable evening of sweet groovy music. And that's coming from the office and board of directors of the Spice Mass Corporation. Good, nice. Sounds good. Good. All right, folks, those of you who are on the television platform, well, we've got a rebroadcast of Friday evening's television news. And for those of you here who are locked with me on Classic, we've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather coming up. Stick and stay with us. We've got the conversation after 7.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Batiste. It was a close call for a sales truck today. Moments after it drove through an area, an abandoned, dilapidated building collapsed, undermining a portion of the road. This happened at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, causing obstruction to the flow of traffic as debris was deposited onto the road on H. Street. The moment was captured on camera by a passerby. Oh, goodness. GBN spoke with Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Andy Williams, who was on the scene to assess the damage there.
Basically, I got a call from Mr. Bailey about this part of the road, and immediately I came onto the scene together with the Ministry of Infrastructure. We have the engineers from the Ministry of Infrastructure, and we came to look and see exactly what happened. When we came, we saw the road was undermined, and we saw part of the structure was broken down into the road. So as we speak now, the engineers are looking at it. We have called a contractor to help remediate the situation and stabilize the situation. So we will block off the traffic soon because we want to do some work to stabilize it, and we are going to divert the traffic to the upper part of this road. And so because we know we have some heavy rains coming, and we really want to stabilize it before anything gets worse.
Now, this story. Siobhan Lloyd, chair of the National Carnival Queen Pageant Committee for Spice Mass 2023 and member of Spice Mass Board, confirmed to GBN on Friday that she resigned with immediate effect from Spice Mass Corporation on Thursday. Lloyd's stint with Spice Mass started in February 2023. While she did not disclose the reason for her resignation, it is alleged that her resignation comes against the backdrop of heavy political interference in the lead-up to staging the event on August 6. It is further alleged that Ms. Lloyd has been facing increased pressure because of the political affiliation of some members on her team. GBN attempted to get a response from executive members of Spice Mass Corporation on the issue, but was unsuccessful. We'll bring you more on this development as information unfolds. Well, as Grenada gets closer to the peak of the carnival season, various carnival organizations and the different parishes are rolling out activities for the festive season. My colleague Renaped Thomas tells us more.
Last Sunday, Carnival was officially launched in St. Andrew, and more events are expected to showcase the culture within the parish. Public Relations Officer of the St. Andrew Carnival Development Committee, Maggie Still, says over the next few weeks, several events will take place leading up to the Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
Well, we're looking to do big things for a big parish, but again, we're looking for the support from the business sector. On once we get that support, then big things will happen definitely in the big parish. For the Juve part of it, we have a number of villages. It has been extended, and we have Lafayette, which is always there.
Yeah, Messi and the guys with the Jab.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they had the Jab launch Sunday or something.
Sunday
going last Sunday.
Sunday coming will be Munich Jab launch as well. Sab, usually comes down. So the villages are then put together and they come to at this time Jab ban. We're trying to revive the Soca Monarch. It's been a while, years now. The last time we had that was when Mr. Mignon Dean was the president. Mm-hmm. That's a few years back. We're trying to revive that competition. We have 1 or 2 persons who are interested, but again, we're looking for the support from the business sector.
Steele says financial support from the corporate family is one of the challenges faced in ensuring that the events are a success. A Kiddies Queen show at the Deluxe Cinema on July 22nd is one of the activities planned, and she encouraged everyone to come out.
To our St. Andrew's patrons, as well as those beyond the parish, to come out and support our Kiddies Queen show. That will be next week, Saturday, that's the 22nd. At the Deluxe Cinema. It's $15 for adults, $5 for children. Bring the children to see the young little ladies, how brave they are. It's not easy to face the stage at that kind of age.
Yeah,
it's a start for them. Come out, let's support the children. People just always talk about we're not doing anything for the kids, we're not supporting the kids, but when you do something, they're not coming out to support. So we ask the patrons to come out and support the young ones, show them your love. Price is reasonable. It's only $15 adults, $5 children, and we also have a new event, something that we're doing for the first time this year, which is a youth DJ clash. We're inviting persons to come out and support those events. In the youth DJ clash, it's all about just using our local music, soca only, and so it's so nice that we have 2 female in the mix.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 young ladies in the mix.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, no suspected or confirmed cases of monkeypox detected in Grenada, Carriacou, or Petite Martinique. Christina John reports.
While monkeypox has not reached our shores, health officials are cautioning that prevention is key. Grenada's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles, is appealing to the public to be vigilant and practice good hygiene. The surveillance unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs notes that it is aware of and is closely monitoring the first reported confirmed case of the monkeypox virus in Trinidad and Tobago. The case was confirmed on Tuesday, July 12th, by Ministry of Health of Trinidad and Tobago, which explained that contact tracing procedures were initiated as per its response protocols. According to the CAMO, to date, there are no suspected or confirmed cases detected in Grenada, Carriacou, or Petite Martinique, and so there is no need for alarm. The ministry reminds the general public that the monkeypox, like the COVID-19 virus, continues to circulate worldwide, and as a result, individuals ought to be vigilant and proactive. Dr. Charles encourages everyone to practice physical distancing, wash and sanitize hands often, wear a mask when in the company of individuals from different households. Further guidance for monkeypox includes avoiding contact with people with skin lesions, including with their clothing and bedding, especially as the carnival festive season approaches. The monkeypox virus is a member of the orthopox virus genus. It can be transmitted to humans through close contact with an infected person or animal, or with contaminated materials such as bedding. It is also transmitted from one person to another by close contact with lesions, body fluids, and respiratory droplets. The main symptoms of monkeypox are fever, rash, and swollen lymph nodes. Christina John, GBN News.
Another family has been plunged into mourning following the discovery of the body of a male relative on Friday. The body of a man identified as Kendon Berkeley, a teacher at a primary school in St. Andrew, was found in his dwelling home sometime after 4 o'clock this afternoon. Preliminary reports saw that Berkeley bore chop wounds about his body. Police responded to the reports and an investigation has been launched into the incident. GBN will bring you more details as the story unfolds. The Kellan Andrew murder trial is drawing close to a conclusion. Andrew, a resident of Lamode St. George, is on trial for non-capital murder in connection with the March 2019 stabbing death of Floyd Olive, a 35-year-old painter who resided in the same community. Nisha Paul has this update.
The prosecution and defense teams have concluded their arguments in the Kellan Andrew murder trial, which commenced at the St. George's No. 1 High Court before Madam Justice Paula Guilford on June 16th. Crown Counsel Howard Pinnock, who prosecuted the matter on behalf of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, called 6 witnesses to support its case of non-capital murder. Andrew is being represented in court by attorneys Peter David and George Prime, who called 2 witnesses to give evidence to support the case for the defense. The sworn testimony of these witnesses, along with the unsworn statement of the murder-accused man, has given rise to several legal issues surrounding the circumstances that led to the victim's death, including provocation, self-defense, and accidental. The trial judge is expected to address these issues when she sums up the case on Monday, before sending the jury off to deliberate on a verdict. Andrew was 33 years old when he was arrested and charged in connection with Floyd Olive's killing and has been on remand at the Richmond Hill prison since then. Floyd Olive was stabbed in the left side of his chest with a knife at an entertainment club in Lamode during the early morning hours of February 23, 2019. The autopsy results revealed that he died because of a puncture wound to the heart. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
In May of this year, a 62-year-old man was found guilty of causing the fire that destroyed the historic Douglaston Estate, Buchan, in May 2020. And in just over 2 weeks, he will know his fate. Adrian Peter Henry is scheduled for sentencing by Madam Justice Paula Guilford at the St. George's No. 1 High Court on July 31. Here's another update from Nisha Paul.
Adrian Peter Henry, also known as Susie in the Douglaston community, faces a maximum penalty of life imprisonment for the indictable offense of arson. The 62-year-old was slapped with 2 counts of arson in connection with the early morning fire that engulfed the Coco Buchan and Watchman's house at the Douglaston Estate, St. John, on May 18, 2020. However, he was only found guilty of 1 count of arson and not guilty of the other by a jury of his peers at the end of his trial in May. The Coco Buchan and Watchman's house were destroyed along with a quantity of cocoa beans belonging to the Grenada Cocoa Association, a loss estimated at over $900,000. The 300-year-old historical plantation, which measured 600 acres, was owned by the Branch family and offered a unique ecotourism experience. The estate employed about 15 people at the time of the fire, including the now convicted man who worked as a laborer and lived on the estate. In a recent interview with GBN, former General Manager John Branch recalled that Henry was often seen displaying uncontrollable behavior after consuming alcohol. Branch, who was satisfied with the conviction, confirmed plans to seek legal advice on the process that must be followed to seek compensation for their losses. He is also optimistic that the structure can be restored to its former glory.
I haven't got the money to do that kind of construction and rehabilitation now. It would be nice if some good soul or win the lottery or something. And because, I mean, Douglaston is a unique enterprise. Most of the tourists, the cruise ship tourists, used to visit there and were quite satisfied with what we had to offer. And the general history of the place, it would be good if it could be restored.
Attorney Jerry Edwin is providing legal counsel for Henry, who has been on remand at the Richmond Hill prison since his arrest just over 3 years ago. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
The boat building tradition continues on the sister isle of Carriacou. Let's see what's on the other side of the GBN ISO lens.
Residents of the Sister Isles are keeping the traditions associated with boat building alive. Over the weekend, scores of supporters gathered along the shore in Wynwood as the newly built Wynwood Pride was launched. Boat launching is a traditional event in the boat building community of Wynwood, Carriacou. The launch was accompanied by singing, dancing, lots of eats and drinks, and the blessing of the boat. Traditional boat building is unique to Carriacou and has been a staple to the way of life of the people. It lends to trade, commerce, fishing, racing, and leisure, making it an exceptional tourism product of Grenada. We thank our ISO reporter for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
At the NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivor's benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. Widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Yes, Grenada, get ready for the event of the year. The Technology and Innovation Expo 2023 is coming to the Trade Center, Monroe St. George, on Friday, 4th August. Immerse yourself in a world of limitless possibilities where technology and innovation collide. Join us as we bring together the brightest minds and groundbreaking inventions under one roof. You'll experience firsthand the advancements that are shaping our world, from innovative products and services to artificial intelligence and virtual reality. This event would be the hub of transformative ideas, emerging trends, and platforms for startups to the showcasing of innovations, forging partnerships, and unlocking new opportunities. Save the date, Friday, 4th August 2023 at the Trade Center, Monroe St. George. Don't miss out on this opportunity to witness the future come to life. The Technology and Innovation Expo 2023. Call us on 456-1568, 437-1568, or email CaribbeanCodingAcademy@gmail.com to secure your spot. See you at the Expo.
Welcome, welcome to the SMC's Crescendo to Grenada's Panorama 2023. And you see pan business, that is we business.
My name is Andrea Isdale. I am 21 years old and I am from St. Paul's. For me, playing pan was like second nature because like any other community-based organization, when you grow up seeing your parents do something, it's natural for you to want to do it. So it wasn't a choice, it wasn't a decision. It was just a natural thing that I knew that I actually had to do. So it was no choice. At the pan yard, we have on Thursdays is our in-house pan yard liming day. So we have different things. So tonight is our cricket night. We have games night. We try to bring in persons to speak, to have motivational nights, to get players more inspired and wanting to play the pan more and to have a greater love for the pan. So that's some of the things that we do. It's definitely okay to come and see us practice. We always put on a show, whether it's practice or performance or a gig. Our days for practice are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m.
Cricket fans, here's your opportunity to win 2 tickets to the Republic Bank CPL Final in Guyana, inclusive of airfare and hotel accommodation in the TV6 Republic Bank CPL Trivia Contest. There are also weekly prizes of tickets to the Republic Bank CPL matches and branded merchandise from TV6 and the Caribbean Premier League. To enter, simply download the TV6 app from the Google or Apple Store. Click on the TV6 RBL CPL Contest tab, answer the weekly trivia question, and submit your electronic entry form. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Download the TV6 app to be a winner.
King of the Grill 2023 is made possible by Quartz, Grenada Limited, Rubis, the National Lotteries Authority, Coca-Cola, Coyapa Beach Resorts, and Duty Free Caribbean Holden.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
Spice Up returns to the Esplanade Mall Courtyard. Spice Up the Esplanade. Every Wednesday and Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Spice Up the Esplanade. Your all-in-one Spice Mass event. Get a taste of everything Carnival. From music to mass to food to fashion. All things Carnival in one place. Esplanade Mall, July 7th to August 11th. Don't you miss it.
On this beautiful island. where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, 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 sweet Grenada. Yeah, this is home.
No, that's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Good morning, one and all. Mr. Mitchell, I want you to come a little closer to me. You're getting a little out of the set, and I want Grenada to see the man of the moment. Folks, I'm joined by two goodly gentlemen, and to my extreme right is Mr. Cecil Mitchell, fit for life, and you can see that on his face. He's fit like a fiddle. And to my immediate right is Mr. Andy. He's going to say what he does because it's a kind of word I don't want to mispronounce. Yeah. Andy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you sound vibrant as ever.
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell, how are you?
I'm very good.
Nice. You all should do a song together. You
like how the voices blend?
Harmonize well.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
Fitness Revolution, 10 years. You told me that you need my help this morning because you're not in Grenville anymore.
Yeah.
How has it been? We had some real inclement weather. Has that impacted you?
Yes, it has, because we were scheduled to start last Monday, and it was all rained out, and the the weather report said that it was going to rain out on Tuesday again, so we started on Wednesday, which was a slow start, and then on Thursday it was rained out again, but we had probably about 8 loyalists. The hardcore fitness people still came out, so we were happy to still do it on Thursday with the 8 people that we had.
Let me ask, was it predominantly male or female?
What do you think?
Female.
Well, yeah, we had one male.
One male.
Yeah, but it was predominantly female.
I could only tell you what's happening. These females have determined that it doesn't matter what the weather is, I want to get in shape for the costume.
But not just that. This year is Fitness Revolution 10, the storm. And one of them said, the rain can't stop the storm.
Yeah.
And I got to look,
that's a nice catch.
The rain can't stop the storm.
Yeah.
Right? But the storm is here with us now. Now, just to give you a little history, Andy was one of the trainers, the first trainers that we had in Fit for Life when we just started Fitness Revolution 1. Right? Wow. So Andy was here, he was on the stage, he brought the energy, and we just found it fitting that for our 10th anniversary, we had to have Andy, Body Sensei, back with us. And we're so happy to have him for the start of week 2, and we have a lot in store for you. He's bringing a new kind of energy, different styles that he would have. One thing I told him a while ago, what I admire a lot about him is that as he left Grenada 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Now.
He left Grenada 10 years ago, and he didn't just stay one place. He kept advancing himself, he kept studying, he kept improving his knowledge, and this man has a world of knowledge about fitness and wellness, right? And he's here to bring it to Grenada, and I'm sure this will not be the first and the last time that we see him again.
Andy, talk to me. Let me ask you this: your fitness, is it contagious? Can I catch it, man?
Oh, you could catch it. Yes.
I wish, because I would have caught it this morning already.
Yes, that's right.
Tell us about Andy.
I will tell a little bit about Mitchell and I. I started as the whole thing came out as a boxer.
I'm hearing African in you.
Yeah, well, I got that in Tobago, but that's a long history for Tobago, where they really grab me and say, "You from Africa." Where I started the whole fitness vibes is I was a boxer for Grenada. That's where I started. As a boxer for Grenada, Nabat Grant and all, yes.
I did some with Nabat too.
Yes, and I'm a Grant too.
Yeah.
I compete for Grenada for many years as a boxer. And that's when I realized I needed to start doing because boxing really is a whole new system of understanding. People, when I started to box, people were afraid of, they're watch you wow, you're Tyson.
Yeah.
I remember running at the Carnage where we started. That's where the boxing gym was, and then we're running across the Carnage, and people that Tyson,
Yeah.
I wasn't a light heavy, and then I become a heavyweight. But boxing got me to understand not just hitting a bag, but just really moving your body in different ways. And that's when I realized, wow, I need to bring this. So I started working with youths first. I put a program together called Let's Dance Revolution. So Let's Dance Revolution become a big thing in Grenada, where I started alone, working in Guave, and I work with the youths boys program. I did a boys program because I'm a boy. I know it is in Grenada. Pushing like a boy here and growing up as a young man in Grenada, you have to really show improvement because you got this negativity and then this positivity.
A lot of negative influences, yes.
So with that, I started with the youth program here with youth boys, and then you become with UNICEF. I went to UNICEF and I got to launch. I got to promote with UNICEF. But it's again, because of I alone, and I try to get some help here, I end up getting help in Trinidad instead with UNICEF office.
So you just moved down.
And me coming here, and that's my key here. But with all of that, I understand more about fitness in a sort of way of helping young people, and I decide I wanted to help other people, everyone.
Yeah. Everybody needs to be
everyone, and I realized even staying healthy, moving your body in different ways help you in a sort of for your mind. Even when you sit in the office, you could feel energized. Even in the office, you could sit down and do some exercise, and that's what I do. And again, you grow with the people who you trained, the group, the one-on-one, whatever. So I started that. I started fitness then when I started working with young people, and I start growing that fitness, grow mind and body with that. And then when I came from the Trinidad, I came back in Grenada, where I started working with La Sauce Grenada. That was La Sauce as a bodyguard, they called them before, but we changed it to personal training group. So I did a lot of things, water aerobics, in the pool, into one-on-one group classes. So I do a lot of different things. Then I also started working for Fit for Life with the first person who was running, that was Rex, I think. They came to La Sauce and reached me and said, "Can you come and teach for us?" And I said, "Of course, I will try to see," because I was teaching classes you wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, you had a busy schedule.
Every class you could think about, I teach today. I was pushing it, and then I came to Fit for Life. And when I taught there for a while before I saw Mitchell came one day, and I like, something wrong here. When he was going down, and Mitchell take over, and he watched me teach. I remember that day when I was teaching that class, I was out the door because the class was packed. People was enjoying. I was even outside the class, the door of the teaching, like making screaming, and people like, wow. That was the energy of the people. I say every day, the energy comes from the people, not only me, but I feel the people energy and their soul. I build that and I put it in. Again, praying every day and staying strong. People watch me and say, "Why you need long hair?" I say, "You could pray anywhere. I have to pray and go there."
So hold on, pause. So your fitness is not just physical and mental; it's also spiritual.
Spiritual strength.
Wow, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, you just touched that nerve. This is interesting. We don't have enough time to talk. You have to come back by me.
No, man.
He has to come back.
So he's bringing back all the memories, which I probably had suppressed from when I just met him.
No. This is a conversation because you see, especially now, Cecil, Grenada needs a lot of this because
and the mental health and
the spiritual as well.
Combination.
We need this. Yep. So in a bid to stay within our time frame, this is a different conversation we have to have. So just pause. I'll unpause you at the right time.
You could just cancel the rest of the program and we're here already,
Okay. Give me a contract now and I'll do that. So let's get to the revolution.
Yeah.
Right. So just jump in. I just want to continue a little bit. Yeah. So when I remember seeing him and I said, "Man, look at this guy." I said, "We have to take this outside." Right. And that's how the revolution started. And we, together with the other trainers, we say, "Listen, let's bring this to Monroe. Just could be big because the room was too small." And that's the thing about Grenadians. I don't think we appreciate what we have enough, even when it rains. We don't appreciate the outside, outdoors, the fresh air, right? And the energy that you get from looking at the sky and the sea and the waters beating on the beach. So
nature,
man, it's amazing. So we brought this thing outside, and that's how it started 11 years ago. We missed a year because of COVID, and here we are today, 10 years after. So we started last week, and it's supposed to be the 10th, and today is the beginning of week 2. We have Andy here with us. We could not have been happier, and we're all excited to bring the storm this afternoon. But you have
to be careful what you say.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is,
when people hear storm,
a man messaged me last night, and he said, "Boy, you you causing this thing. You see all this rain? So I vow that we will never ever do a fitness revolution, the storm again. This is the first and the last. We wouldn't call any revolution storm anymore.
And even revolution is a kind of technical word.
We'll call it, no, but revolution is about a lifestyle change, changing over your life and to live a healthier life where wellness, health, mental health, spiritual health, as we talk about, is a change for us Grenadians to use this opportunity just before Carnival for us to start the process, refresh yourself.
But let me ask this. I must confess, I have not been to any of your sessions. All right? I need to.
We could tell.
You could see that, yeah? You could see the shot. The shot my stomach is not getting big. The shot is getting small. Okay? Well, let's put it this way. But someone coming to Fitness Revolution, what can they expect? What does it entail?
Right. So, first of all, they will have a lot of fun. And at the end of the hour and a half, because we start from 5, we end at 6:30, they will want more. I'm almost guaranteeing that. They also expect to lose some weight if they want to lose weight, right? So it's a weight loss program as well, right? It's also building your stamina, building your energy, preparing for the road for Carnival. And it's also, for those who don't play Carnival, it's an opportunity to get your summer body, right? Again, so stamina, endurance, fun. We talk also about boosting your immune system. Once you exercise, I'm almost guaranteeing that you will have a stronger immune system for the season. You know what happens around Carnival? There must be a big cold that they're going to name after the most popular soca or something. At the end there's, and now we have COVID. It's even worse. There's a lot of toxins in the air. There's a lot of viruses. There's a lot. There's a lot going on, basically, right? So all of that, but most of all, you'll have fun. You'll have 16 days of fun and fitness, and you'll be craving for more. And this year we bring in not just Andy. We have other trainers that are going to be coming in from next week as well. And I mean, you don't want to miss Fitness Revolution. If you have, and it's not just for the young, it's for everyone, from the smallest child to the oldest person. Even if you're 60 or 70, you can come and you can go at your own pace.
There are no boundaries with age anymore, because only last week I was reading a story with a lady who was 103 years that got married.
Right.
So, if you could take on that sort of venture. Let me ask you this, Cec. It's important that I ask this question. Why once a year? You just looked at me and you saw that I needed exercising. I'm not the only person.
Right. So here how this goes. We used to have a gym, and the gym is no longer there since COVID. But fitness is not really once a year. Fitness could be a lifestyle. It could be all year round. So Andy and I, as we were driving up here, we say, look at this. Grenada itself is a gym, right? You look at the hills, you look at the beach, you look at the yard, you look at everything outside. You wake up early in the morning, you can exercise in your yard. You can go walk. There's a lot you can do all year round. But what we like to do is to culminate your whole fitness lifestyle. Again, remember, there are many gyms around the island, and I would like to shout out all the guys out there: Shane, Body Image, Extreme Fitness, Damien, George, Geomax, all the other gyms and fitness clubs out there that keep this movement for the entire year, right? They have made it a job that they try to keep Grenada fit. It's up to us to utilize their facility. If you don't want to, you could still go walking, or you could go boxing, or whatever you want to do. Fitness,
swimming.
Yeah, Grenada is a big fitness center. I know, as I like to say. But we like to culminate, and that's why we call it the revolution. It's that time for you to, if you're not in a fitness program, let's start now. Let's change your life now, and then after the revolution, you can continue in the other fitness facilities.
Someone on Facebook said, Yulin Alexander says, this is very interesting. With prayers, everything works. Wonderful.
That's right. That's right. So in the US where I am, I work in one of the top gyms, one of the top gyms, Equinox Fitness. Is about sharing life, where you grow. Like I always tell my clients there, and I work with Equinox for a long time now, in the city where I live, and then it's about going back and restoring life again. Like I always tell to my clients, where you born, when you're born, right, you start crawling. Can you crawl now?
Yeah, if you want to.
Then you get up, you try to stand up, you fall again. So let's go back there because all my clients is like from the 60s, late 60s, 70s, 80, 83, and I got them going. They could even stand on their hand and do things they wanted to do, and I rebuild them up to do it again. Basketball, I would do different things with them, and that's what I do in Econauts too. When I teach all different classes from water aerobics in the pool, where I did here also in Econauts at La Sauce, and also I restore them doing that, and also do all different kickboxing, core strength, and when I go, even before I came, people like, when you coming back? When you coming back? You know, you just.
What did you tell them?
I said I will be back.
You shouldn't say that.
I will be back soon.
No, you're not. Because guess what, Cecil, hear this. This gentleman, you should go speak with the Honorable Ron Redhead and create a package for this gentleman that he comes back home. The vacation over there is over, because especially now when we see what's happening in Grenada, Grenada needs this sort of extracurricular activities now. Our youth, they've gone off track, and the approach that he has in incorporating the spiritual with it, it's of paramount importance.
So we've started this discussion, but you said Honorable Ron Redhead, which is the Minister of Sports, right? But I think it's a partnership between the Ministry of Sports, Health and Religious Affairs, and also Education. So this is my vision, which I will release now. The Ministry of Health, it's one government, but it's different sectors. So you have the Ministry of Health working together with Education and Sports, right? So that's what I see. That's
holistic. Holistic.
No, because he would touch every area, and
But you see, my skin is raising now because the kind of fire coming out now.
So one of the things I want to say just now is that we start with the youth education in the schools, and we take it from there. Now, one of the things I realize I'm not seeing though, actually this is an appeal to the younger people. We're not seeing enough young people in the revolution. In the fitness revolution. When I look at the demographic, we have a lot of our loyal people that was there from 2012, right? So we have people in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, but we're reaching out and we're appealing to the young people of Grenada, women and men. Sign up to Fitness Revolution. You're not going to miss it. Within the next few weeks, we're going to have a lot of surprise soca artists passing through, the big ones and the upcoming, right? We have a lot in store. We have our road day, which is one of our features for Fitness Revolution, where we're going to take it to the road, Monday night mass, fitness style, right? And we have a lot of beach fun, we have a lot of games, we have a lot of tug of war, we have a lot in store for you for the next few weeks. And young people, trust me, you're going to enjoy. Don't just pass by and look on. Join in. It's only $60 a package. You can pick it up on the field, or you can also, trust me, $60 is a giveaway. A gym fee for the month is $150. And I would like to say thank you to all our sponsors. Our title sponsor this year is Subway, and we have Vitamalt, we have Antillion, we have Flow. We have a bunch of sponsors. Sorry, I don't have the list now, but I would like to thank you for coming on board and supporting this, because we could not have bring forward an affordable fitness program like this. It's 16 days or 1 month of fitness for only $60. Plus you get a t-shirt, one of those trendy. Isn't this amazing? So I must big up the printer now. I'll big up my friend Kurt at Sign Wizards. He came on board very late due to unforeseen circumstances, and this shirt is amazing. I would like to stand up and show you the back as well.
Stand up.
I don't know if I can get it in camera. All the sponsors are at the back. Tell me if I need to go down.
Come to me. Right, lovely.
These are the sponsors. Right. We have fitness too with one of our biggest DJs on the island, which is DJ Danny Killer Sound. He's been there with us from the beginning.
My partner, boy.
Vitamalt. Been there from the beginning. right? Flo been there from the beginning with CC6. We have a number of sponsors that keep coming back, and there must be a reason why they're coming back. We have Subway, Eat Fresh on board with us for the first time this year, and they're the title sponsor. You know, I would also like to big up all the companies that we're associated with as well. Michelle's Health and Wellness, Fit for Life Medical Services, Emporio Grenada Limited, which is our distribution arm, and we also have Allied Laboratories, which is our laboratory, right? So our lab, we're located in Grand Anse, opposite Excel Plaza. Yeah, so all these companies and all my partners, thanks again for supporting once again. Thank you. Well, I can't forget the biggest one, which we could not have done it without the Ministry of Health. They're on board, full swing. It's fully endorsed by the Minister of Health and his whole team, right? So we have had a partnership from since they started the Grenada shifts, and it continues because we're doing this fitness, and this is aimed towards improved mental health. So we're doing it across Grenada, and we will be coming to Carriacou as well. Last time I came here, somebody called from Carriacou.
Yeah,
Carriacou, we coming, right? We've done Grenville, we've done St. David's, we've done Guave. So the other parish, we haven't come to St. George's yet, but we will be in St. George's. So you know, there's a number of things that's happening for health and wellness in Grenada, and I think Grenadians need to capitalize on it. This is very affordable. We have a big health fair coming up as well, and we're going to be partnering with the Ministry of Health again. Stay tuned to GBN. Actually, we will be partnering with GBN as well. Good morning, Janelle. So this is a conversation that we started. We want to do a gigantic health fair where we're going to invite all Grenadians to come and get also the services that we offer at Fit for Life Medical Services in Grand Anse, free of cost, right? Don't forget Michelle's Health and Wellness, our pharmacies. So we're bringing health, wellness, and fitness to you at a reasonable cost. And not forgetting, as I said earlier on, we need to partner as well with the Ministry of Education. Minister of Education, we're coming to you. And we also need to collaborate again with the Ministry of Sports. Honorable Ron Redhead, we're coming to you again. And because our ultimate goal is improved health and fitness for all of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
Let me ask you this in wrapping up. It's amazing how time flies because we could have done that until this evening. Let me ask you this. Let's assume someone wants to have a program campaign like this ongoing, let's say in Guava or somewhere. Do you have instructors in place that can be solicited and used?
Yes, we have instructors and of course if we need to bring Andy in, we bring him in.
Yeah.
But so we are planning to continue this, and this is how Grenada shifts started. So they're going to do their 1 day walk, which is once a month in a different parish, and we continue with the fitness. So this happened in St. Andrews. There was a walk in St. Andrews, and we continued afterwards for that Grenville arm. So yes, so this is the plan for us to partner with other fitness clubs and fitness people in the parishes so that they can continue the work that we have started.
Yulin Alexander says, very good initiative, Mr. Mitchell. Continue doing good for the benefit of...
Thank you very much.
I will say, with all this fitness revolution, what I think as a good way people should think about that, starting today again, like P. Mitchell said, it's like beginning number 1, week 1, because the reign of all that. I believe with this revolution, fitness is about helping people to understand, stay on top of their health, not just think about it as a hard work. And hard work, you have to, when like back there I would say, you know, when you feel aches in your body, if you move your body different ways, you feel the aches is disappeared than having medicine and painkillers. People do that quickly because it's easy to do, but that's painkillers also causes stroke. And I would definitely say if people come out in bigger numbers as we're expecting this afternoon, this week, I'm here to help people to understand how to move again deeper. And I don't go easy. So again, you gotta expect it to go hard, and you expect it to feel better.
Expect the pain.
In the end, it will be fun. It's fun. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be able to move different ways, and I can't wait to see the number of people coming out this week, and I will do my best to have fun with them.
Andy, when do you go back on your vacation in the US?
Well, because
you notice my language, eh? You're vacationing in the US.
Yeah.
This is home.
Yes, but you see, Mitchell too, when they reached out to me, I had other trip planned already, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna try because I want to come here, I want to support Grenada, and that's my aim, building my business in the US, coming here back and do something for Grenada, learn much as I can, and come here and do that for Grenadians to understand we have to stay fit, we got to loosen up, we got to get the blood flowing into our body, otherwise what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay $60, it's nothing to we're gonna pay doctors and seeing doctors.
That's a good comparison.
So I would definitely say try your best to come out this week and next week and for the end of this Revolution Fitness, and I guarantee you if you come out this afternoon in big numbers, you won't be disappointed what we're gonna do.
We have to talk again. Definitely. You have to come back. Yeah. You have to come back by me. In wrapping up?
Right. In wrapping up, though, so that I don't have any regrets today, I would like to mention all our sponsors, if you would allow.
Go right ahead.
Right. So first of all, it's our main sponsor is Subway, Grenada. And we have Dasani Water, Powerade, Vitamalt, Antillean group of companies, insurance. We have Allied Laboratories. We have Pineapple Marketing. We have Greens Automotive. We have Flow Grenada, MTV. We have Emporio Grenada. We have Mitchell's Health and Wellness Pharmacy. We have Fit for Life Medical Services. We have Go to Fed Grenada. We have DJ Danny, which is our DJ. We have Captain Harris Suites and Car Rental. And we have Pipeline Promotions, Party Grenada, Sign Wizards, who's our printers. And we have Oro Mass Band. And not forgetting, I don't think I mentioned yet, but we have a full endorsement from Grenada Shifts, Ministry of Health. All right, so this basically is who's bringing Fitness Revolution 10 to you, and this is why we're here, and that's why Andy's here, and that's why Chris is here, and Jeremy is here, and all our trainers, and that's why we have more trainers coming in next week to finish what we have already started.
Andy, your final push.
My final push is like come again to have fun. I'm happy to be here. I'm so glad that Mitchell reached out to me and I did make it to come here this week. I wish I could stay longer, but
you will.
I'm so glad to be here. That's the main thing. Back to home, where my home is. Always think about home, and my plan is to make people happy and have fun this week. And sorry, I have to go back because I have a trip as I get back to the US. I have to go. So anyway,
even if it means I shut down the airport a bit.
That's better. Then we stay.
We have a good excuse.
We have an excuse to like hit the road.
Just went through my mind, but I wouldn't.
Don't say it. All right, we've got to wrap it up, folks. Yep. I have been speaking with Mr. Cecil Mitchell and Mr. Andy, the trainer, and this is your opportunity to, just for $60, revolutionize your fitness life. Coming down at the Monrouge playing field from 5 p.m.
today. Come a little early, actually, so you could sign up and you could get your package if you haven't gotten one yet.
Right.
If you need an additional shirt or if you need to buy more packages, come a little half an hour
Get the children involved as well.
Definitely.
Get our young males involved. Give them a different avenue to disperse their energies. And get some positive vibes. When does it end?
It ends okay, so we always like to give the 16 days. So even if rain would have taken out 2 days already, we promise Grenadians, in case you're wondering, we're going to give you an extra 2 days. So we're probably going to do it the week of Carnival. Right, but prior to that, we're scheduled to end on the 10th. Is it? No.
Yeah, the 3rd.
No, the 3rd. Right. Yeah, we're scheduled to end on the 3rd. But we're gonna give you 2 days after that, or probably gonna do some Fridays in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just give you some comments from Facebook. Michelle Adams says, "Andy, welcome home, boy. Remember you in the days of La Sauce."
Yep.
All right. Bernadette Thomas Alexis says, "Great job. Yes, people need because it helps with their mental health to." their self-esteem as well. Mary Ebang says, well done, gentlemen, a great fitness initiative. Bernadette Thomas says, keep the blood flowing. Yulin says, I'm enjoying listening to you guys on fitness because I do every morning and evening up here in New York. Thank you so much, guys, for this. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
The pleasure is
Thank you,
always
GBN.
ours.
Thank you, GBN.
GBN.
Thank you, GBN, for having us this morning.
Jan, you're here.
It would not have happened. Thank you, Jan.
Yes.
Well, I'll start to use that name now. We're very happy that you have
But
us.
that too, we get up again. I told Mitchell when he said, you still sleeping? I said, no, I'm up.
I was already joking.
Because I said, listen, I don't sleep. In the US, I don't sleep. I just go. We just go. Go. I say, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to go with GBN, and I do my best to let people understand what we're going to do and what Mitchell is doing here for Grenadian.
You gotta keep
without even a gym.
The comments that are coming through from Facebook, man.
Trying.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be demanding, but I know you can keep it up.
Yep, you will.
We've got to go, folks. We've got to take that break, or else you know what happens. But thanks again, Cecil. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone from Facebook.
Yeah.
Everyone out there.
Yulin is gonna touch base with you when you get back up.
Great.
Yeah, she's gonna touch base.
Great. Yes.
We've got to go. Folks, we take that break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
This is the storm. I'm coming for you. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready? I am right close to you coming. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. The storm is coming for you.
Fit for Life presents Subway Fitness Revolution 10, The Storm.
Yes, I am here. The storm is here. Ready for me. Are you ready? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
My name is Alimaka Motley. I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
Soca gone international. That's going around the globe. Soca not just for carnival. Watch mass and watch bacchanal. Soca gone international. That's going around the globe.
Maggie King of the Grill 2023 is made possible by Quartz, Grenada Limited, Rubis, the National Lotteries Authority, Coca-Cola, Koyaba Beach Resorts, and Duty Free Caribbean Holden.
All right, welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation, it's 9 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Wow. I wish we could have gone on and on and on because it's so, invigorating, man, to listen this gentleman. And we still have a few minutes that we can get into some of the conversation. Let's go straight to the telephone line right away. Good morning, caller.
Morning, innocent. Good morning to your listeners and your viewers. Now, yesterday when I got the news of Mr. Fletcher, that I was very disturbed because, among other things, the person who informed me was also distraught because at least some respect should be paid to him by probably stopping the match. The match went on, as far as I understand, and I think we have lost our way in this place. Additionally, I think with the various departure of people, either suddenly or through other means, we should be asking ourselves certain questions, for instance. And one of the questions that keep coming to my mind very pointedly is, did any of these people take the vaccine? And is there other factors in the environment that are triggering those situations? We need to really look at them seriously. I know some people are quick to rush to judgment, but if we could find out what is the real situation and then we could mitigate against further occurrence, that would be good.
Okay.
I think also going to a slightly different topic, we really are not, we don't remember things, I think it was Thursday was the 14th in the center.
Yes.
Not Thursday, Friday.
Friday.
But, and I tried to, I don't know, maybe I didn't hear you, but I tried to find out from people if any mention was made of Hurricane Emily in terms of the anniversary. We tend to miss a lot of important aspect of what have happened and how we could use those going forward in helping to guide us. I wouldn't take much time because I know you don't have much time, and I want to give somebody else time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, caller. 435-2041, Fiona Davidson. I'm trying to remember who this person is. Says, good morning, Gordon, one of my favorite longtime teachers. I'm getting aged, so I don't remember who Fiona is, but nonetheless, good morning, Fee. Good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. Hello?
Hello?
All right, good. What else is buzzing? 435-2041, just in case you're wondering the number, it is 435-2041. All right, give us a call. Once again, Nawasa, the folks from Fountain Hall, they are claiming that they have not had water for 3 days. Please, please, please give them some water. All right. Okay. Yes, remember the foot soldiers. Okay, let me go up. Ernesto Jose says, today will be the starting of the debushing work, and I am saying to the NDC to remember your foot soldiers who gave you the time to elect you in office. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
Frankly speaking, you are one of my favorite radio announcer, radio television announcer, program host and whatnot.
Thank you.
But let me tell you something. I'll be frank with you. About maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I did call upon you because I do appreciate the way you start off the morning program after 5 o'clock. I want to call on you and say, look, man, there are many other songs, whatnot. Luciano, Lord, give me strength.
Right. Good.
Carry on, Jah walks or whatnot.
Yes.
Man, give me some more of them kind of different thing, man. I mean, I am a Rasta man to my heart, to my bone. Even though I ain't carry a locks on me, even though I strip my head and I walking around with a bald head.
All right, brethren.
So, make a difference, man.
All right, brethren.
Them kind of thing, and stop playing them one time, one kind of music.
All right, brethren, I will incorporate your music, okay?
Watch me. Before I go quickly, let me tell you, as a school teacher, because I was never a school teacher, but I could teach. But let me tell you, you have unsatisfactory, you have fear, you have good, you have very good, and you have excellent. All right?
Okay.
You try and do better.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too. Blessings, bro. All right. Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you. I appreciate that. 4 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's see how many calls we can sneak in within that time. That's the number to call, 435-2041. So he wants me to incorporate some more of the regional uplifting songs on mornings. Okay, I'll do my best. Trust me, I promise you that. And I kind of agree with you too, because we have that kind of music, but okay, thanks. All right, let me take a look at what's happening on our Facebook, not our Facebook, but on our WhatsApp platform. And good morning, Innocent. I must say and let the nation know that market issue is a huge one. When they put an apprentice to manage who comes to work 2 days a week and sit down inside an office, bullying the cleaner and creating confusion, dividing people, what does Claudette expect? That's the issue, and it is the truth, plain and simple. Love people, learn to speak to people, cooperate with everyone, and no bossy attitude. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
How you doing?
I ain't do yet, but I will do,
Right. I like the contribution the ball Rasta make. I like that, eh?
Yeah. Valid, very valid.
Yeah, but when you see that we're in the carnival season, right? Mm-hmm. Our music is soca, right?
Right.
And I believe one of the best soca melodies we have is from Janis Charles, I Take It Back.
Yes, well, you doesn't hear me play that? I just play that all the time.
No, well, I know. The time you're in the morning when you're playing, I ain't wake up yet.
Yeah, sometime last week, Thursday, I featured Janis for the whole hour.
That's one of the best soca melody.
Yeah.
I wish some of the guys were taking part in especially in the groovy soca. I wish they would listen to that and understand what the thing is all about.
So you don't like the one Thank You Father too? From Janis?
Yes.
Yeah,
but I just thought,
Yeah.
I mean, good music. Like I said, groovy soca is a lovely melody where you could throw back your head, close your eyes, and let it and flow to the music.
Let me ask you a question.
Put your hand around your waist and make a little dance by yourself. That is groovy.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why are you not involved in judging?
Nope, I don't believe culture should be judged.
Okay.
There are calypsonians and artists that I like, and I have to deal with my bias.
Okay, that's fair.
You see, let's say a judging an Innocent in the final.
Are we not ready?
What you're saying and right. Am I judge you harsh? I will say, where you going to that? Let me give him 5 for that.
Right.
You understand?
Good.
But if I find here, he good. I say, yeah, man, that good. So instead of giving you 10, I might give you 12.
Right.
I have to reconcile that with myself. I don't want to go there and do anything wrong.
That's fair. Have a good one.
Lastly, I want to make an appeal to the people with the wanton use of the spray cans, the aerosol cans with insecticide. That is very, very dangerous.
Right.
Oil and flames don't mix, and the reaction of the insecticide with the flame releases carcinogens.
Right.
Grenada have a very, what is it again? Grenada have the best mass by far, right?
Yes.
But Grenada have a high incidence of cancer by far too.
Yeah,
we have to be careful.
We have to reduce the use of carcinogens.
You remember when I was in the brewery and we were running an ad, we used to say drink responsibly.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you see thing saying no this allowed, no that's allowed. So I'd like to see when the guys doing the promotion, no flames allowed.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, and even there are some PSAs with that. The police should take some kind of action. I mean to go and, put out a statement. Corporate Grenada should put out a statement.
No flames.
No flames. I mean, that is very, 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 I'm passionate about it.
And besides,
it's very dangerous.
Besides the carcinogenic properties of it, but it's also dangerous. People, somebody weak could catch a.
But that's what I'm telling you. Well, yeah, I mean, even though it's natural here or not natural here it was born. Boy, I wish people take this thing.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I wish the teachers could talk to the liquor train in school. Yes. When the liquor train bring home something and say Missy and Sassy, parents was listen.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't let them go with them. They'll tell you, Mommy, miss send a note or miss send a paper.
Yes.
The one thing to see, I know it's contribution.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think we must really take a stand on this thing.
Right.
Even the promoters of the fete, the DJs on radio throughout the day, the MCs in the shows, please tell the people.
Okay.
That's not good. And last thing, I've been hearing people saying, and that is more regular, leave your weapons at home.
Yes.
Are they trying to say that the youth should have weapons? So don't come out to them, you have your weapon, but leave it home.
Yeah.
And the youth might say, hey, I'm a weapon. Why living?
Yeah, it's
part
of my dress code.
Man of dress. There's a difference between dress code and man of dress.
All right.
Anyway, Innocent.
Happy Thanksgiving.
But I ain't hearing nothing from you, so you know.
Nah, I'm done with that.
You done with that?
Yeah. I'll release a song, but done with the carnival thing.
You done with that? That is nothing.
Yeah, have a good one. That is nothing. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good one.
Yeah, same to you.
Blessings, man. Folks, this is where we've got to wrap it up. Alison Cox Osplund says people must visit their doctors more often, especially the men, and listen to the doctor's advice. Marilyn Gordon says the weave will burn. It's extra long. You're right, Innocent. Laugh, I ain't saying that part. All right. Okay, Fiona, also from Hermitage Government School. All right. Well, I've got to leave you here for the day, and those of you who participated in the program, thank you very much. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll have another engagement tomorrow. Until then, be safe, be positive. Remember, God is good all the time. I love you. Bye-bye. I'm gone.